President! 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 Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I apologize if I sound really hoarse. I have the flu and I've had it since Friday. I had the flu shot back in November, but I still got it. It's type A, and I went to the doctor yesterday, which was Sunday. Today is Monday, and she said that because I got the flu shot, it won't be as hard on me as it would be for somebody that didn't have the shot, so that's good news. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday break. I know I did. I got some things done here at the house, and I'll show you a few of the pictures from my projects. I'm really flipping my house. It's not a place that I want to stay at forever. I took up the tack strip in my living room and all of the nails. I got some old hardware off of the walls that were in place for the curtains. The curtains came down and I got custom blinds put in. Later I'm going to paint the trim black. And at first I was like, well, that sounds weird, but my boss is the one that convinced me. She showed me pictures of it and I was really impressed. So I'll show you a picture of what that looks like. So that's what I'm going for. I'm going to show you a before and during picture of my living room. The before picture is when I was going to buy the house. And then the during picture, what it looks like right now. I got a bed and a dresser as a graduation present. I've ordered a comforter that's going to come in sometime this week. And I've got a few craft projects going on to kind of decorate the place. And here's a picture of one of those craft projects. I just took a plain letter E and I got it at Hobby Lobby, and then I spray painted it pink, and then I got some roses off of a garland, like fake roses, and cut them off the garland, hot glued them onto the letter, and it's really, really pretty. There's also a cross that I got at Hobby Lobby that I am going to spray paint and do the same look with, and I think I'm going to put it above my sofa and put my letter E in the bedroom. So those are just things that I've been playing with over the holiday. I wanted to update you on my weight and let you know that I did not gain any weight over the holidays. I'm very proud of myself for that. It was very tough. I was invited to a New Year's Eve party and then a New Year's Day party for the Alabama football game, which, by the way, I have some things to say about, of course, because I'm a huge Alabama fan. So even though we beat Clemson, it still doesn't feel like a big victory to me because we lost to Auburn. And I really don't feel like, even if we win the championship tonight, I really don't feel like it's a real win because we were dinged by that Auburn game. So that Auburn game is something that Alabama fans just really do not talk about. Like, even if we win the national championship, I'm really not going to feel like it's a true win because of that Auburn game. It's just really messed with my spirit. A true win to me is a flawless winning season. And if it's not a flawless winning season, to me it feels like a national championship is hearsay. So great if we win tonight, but I'm not super impressed if we do. So back to my weight update. I didn't work out very much with Nicole on my off week, but I'm getting back on track with her just as soon as I can get this flu out of my system. She's got the flu too and got it around the same time that I did, so I think we both picked it up at the gym probably Thursday, I think is the last time I worked out. And I got it on Friday, so we probably got it from the same place. Speaking of Nicole, she told me the last time we got together that 95% of first-time gym goers that start in the new year quit after 2 weeks. That's because they're motivated just by the new year. And I've been on this journey for 6 months and have had to tap into a much, much higher power than myself, and that's Jesus. And I've had to pray over these past 6 months for the Lord to keep me in the gym. It's a continuing, ongoing process. I'm never going to just arrive where I want to be. I'm always going to want to be better. And because of that, I'm going to always have to be in constant prayer that the Lord will help me to stay on track. Speaking of Christ, I wanted to give God all the glory for his protection last week. Last week I was driving and I looked in my mirrors to see if I could get into the slow lane, and when I looked back at the road, a big truck had pulled out in front of me and I was literally about a foot away from hitting him. The thing that surprised me is that I wasn't afraid at all when I was coming up on that truck. I prepared myself for an impact, but I wasn't at all afraid. And I just credit that to the Lord. And there's a verse in Psalm chapter 91, verse 11, that says that God will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all of your ways. And I think that's a perfect example of that verse. So I just share all of that with you to glorify God in that and to show you just how real God is. My phone was sitting in my lap when I was driving to work, and I was looking for it after that incident and I couldn't find it. So when I pulled over at work, I found it in the passenger side door, and I was driving my brother's SUV at the time, which is a lot bigger than what my car is, which is in the shop. And it would have had to travel a long distance to get from my lap to the passenger side door. That's just how much God protected me, and I'm so thankful for that and wanted to just glorify God in that and to prove that he is real. He's very real. So with all of that said, I'm going to show you a few of the clips from my training sessions with Nicole, and I will see you next week.
I started working out in January.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Nice. There you go.
Trying to get as much shape, as good shape as I can.
I think.
Well, I go not overweight, but I'm over 200 right now, like 245.
Is that what they told you?
No, that's what I know I am, because I'm not like in good enough shape. So
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna lose some weight. We have about 240, and I'll be confident.
Well, what they
About 30 seconds. What's next, leftovers? Yeah, we got 6 of those. What's your
Heading slow on 280, heading down toward 119.
Let's do about 6. Get them glutes. Stretch it out. Legs about as straight as you can get them. Good. Help get your core a little bit sharper too.